In the quiet halls of Pennsylvania's nursing homes, a silent horror was unfolding. Patients, elderly, vulnerable, and completely unsuspecting, were dying under mysterious circumstances. Their families trusted the medical professionals tasked with protecting them. But one nurse was doing the unthinkable. Behind her calm exterior hid a darkness no one imagined. Heather Pressdee, the woman who decided who lived and who died. She wasn't just a caregiver. She was judge, jury, and executioner. Heather Pressdee, a registered nurse, worked across 5 long-term care facilities in western Pennsylvania from 2020 to 2023. Wherever she went, death followed. She wasn't a mercy killer. She wasn't a whistleblower. She was a methodical, cold-blooded predator hiding in plain sight. The weapon? Insulin. Pressdee administered lethal or near-lethal doses to dozens of patients, many of whom weren't even diabetic. Her victims ranged from age 43 to 104. The injections came in the dead of night, often moments before she ended her shift, ensuring that the signs of overdose wouldn't be caught until it was too late. Her rationale? She claimed some patients just needed to die. She spoke casually about people slipping into comas and didn't hide her disdain for the elderly or the ill. Even more disturbing, coworkers had reported her for years, abusive language, reckless behavior, disrespect, but the complaints were brushed aside. The red flags had been waving long before her arrest. Patients under her care were found unconscious, their insulin levels dangerously high. When investigations started, patterns emerged: sudden crashes, nighttime shifts, and Pressdee's name at the center of them all. But what blew the case wide open were her own words. Text messages and journals revealed chilling confessions. She fantasized about killing colleagues and neighbors. She confessed to overdosing patients and boasted that she knew how to make it look like natural causes. Authorities acted fast. They charged her with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 19 counts of attempted murder. And as the interrogation tape rolled, Pressdee didn't deny it. In fact, she admitted everything. "Because I am guilty," she said during her plea hearing, her voice flat, emotionless. So what drove a nurse to murder? Pressdee claimed she wanted to spare patients from suffering. But investigators, and the families, saw through that. This wasn't compassion. It was control. A God complex. She decided who was worthy to live, and who deserved a quiet, painless death. But the truth was even more twisted. She was angry, bitter, and detached. She hated her job, her patients, and even herself. And in her twisted logic, death became the only answer. Her answer. On May 2, 2024, Heather Pressdee stood in court and pleaded guilty. The judge didn't hesitate. She was sentenced to 3 consecutive life sentences, without parole, and an additional 380 to 760 years for her attempted murders. The courtroom was filled with raw grief. Nearly 40 family members stood up, one after the other, describing the pain, the betrayal, the horror. One woman called her evil personified. Another said, "I saw the devil the morning she murdered my father." The case of Heather Pressdee will be remembered not just for its cruelty, but for the terrifying reminder that sometimes the most dangerous people wear the kindest masks. Caregiver by title, but a killer by choice. What do you think drove Heather Pressdee to commit these unspeakable acts? Let's discuss it in the comments below.